Hey guys, Johnny Lawson here at baitcasters.com. I know it's been a while. Talking to one of my buddies and he asked me a question like, hey, how do you set up your baitcaster so you can skip? And it's something I've been trying for a while. And I told him, so basically I left all my rods at home. Just kept one rod so I could practice skipping all day. And it was a disaster. You ever tried it, you know that as soon as you hit the cast and it hits the water, it's going to bird nest. It's going to lead to something heavy like this. But anyways, though, so this little video here is what I have found out or done. So this is how I set up my bait casters for skipping. Well, I have this this Shimano here. This right here is a dual braking system. Dual brake system is you got settings on it right here on the side and also settings on the inside. What I do for this right here, I have, I take it, I'm not sure if you see it or not, but one side is off and the other side is on. So what I do is I stagger them. Like I have these two right here set in the off position, and these two right here set in the on position. Once that's going to allow, when it spins, it's going to keep two of them down, and then the other two is going to help grab and slow your reel down. And on this one right here, on the outer one, I had this set on number, oh man, the eyes getting bad, boy. Ooh, Lord. It's set on number 2. The set is on is like 2 to 5 on this one right here. I have it set on 2. So it's loose, but it's not super loose where I hit the button, everything falls down slow on it. But what you want to do, you want it like balanced. You start on the inside of it, balanced out. Then you can play with this right here. I like to keep it, I tried it on number 1, but it spun out on me real bad, so I put it on number 2 and it was fine. And on your fine tune on the backside here, once you hit the button, it's let it fall. And I just take it out very my speed with that one. I want it to fall at a steady pace, but I don't want it to fall down too quickly. That's how I set up this one. But my friend Don, what you use, you're an Baitcaster guy. I know you love him to death. But what I start off on this one is I take this one here and I put the same thing. I put it halfway. When I set it halfway, I take my fine tune here and I tighten it up, hit the button, and then I slowly open it up so my line will fall slow, like really slow. Then I keep speeding up. I just keep reeling speed, reel it up and dropping, reel up and dropping it until the bait comes down, hit the ground, and then stops. I don't want any turns on it. So I start off there and start skipping. And when I start skipping it, you're not gonna skip as far as you want, but you get like 2 hops off the water, then it's better than hitting it and your whole thing exploding, then you're back to square one. So what you want to do is take it and loosen up, and so when your bait hit the ground, it stops, and start from there. Then you can come back on this part here. You already put this right here in the middle. I wouldn't touch that. Just leave right in the middle. Take it and just turn it slowly until you can get further on your skips. So you have that Baitcaster there, and then you have this one here. I'm not sure if you got this one or not, but this is the Baitcaster. This is the Revo. There's a setup on the inside here. There we go. And the same thing here with these dowels here. I have I take all of them. I click all of them in, and then all of them in. Then I take one, click it up, and go to the opposite side of it, and click that down. And then that's balanced too. With these reels here, that's about the same thing. You don't want to take it. I try to keep one there because some people say that you need a balance on both sides, or you can take it, you use one brake on it and it kind of gives you a wobble on it, but I'm not that good to do that yet. I mean, I just really learned how to do it myself. So it's like a beginner teaching beginners. That's the best way to learn. So take it, have that balance there, and the same thing here. Take it, skip it out, you know, and as you can increase your skipping ability, you take this knob, you turn it 1 click, 2 clicks, and just keep trying it until you get farther on your skipping. And there's another one that I use here this is a dual brake system. This is a Johnny Moore's Platinum reel. I absolutely love this reel. I could take this and throw a super light bait in the wind. It doesn't burn this and explode on me. But the same thing here. You got a braking system right here that you can set, and I have that balanced as well. I have all of them in, and I have 2 out. And this one right here I have set on number. I got that set on number 3. I mean, so last time I used this one, I actually was skipping this lure right here with it. This right here is it's like a chatterbait, but it has an underspin on it. And so what I had to do had to take some of these things here and just rip them off and throw them away. So because I want to like just strip the skirt back as much as I can strip it back. So when that bait hit the water, it already has this big heavy piece of metal dragging on it, and it has this metal right here. So I didn't need any more bulk up there. So grabbing the water and slowing it down when I was skipping it. But I suggest to get like a flat bait like this. I mean, this is my ugly otter. I absolutely love this bait. I can take this thing. This is where I learned to skip with. It has some appendages on it, but it doesn't really slow the bait down. You want to use a weight on it. You always want to peg your weight on it. This hook right here is a trapper keeper hook. This trapper keeper hook here keeps this bait like locked into place. So like when you throw in plastics, especially when you're trying to skip, you're gonna mess up a lot. You're gonna hit the water, hit docks, and I mean this is like the perfect bait to learn how to skip with. So I tried this one, and I also tried the jig. Same thing. You want to pull both of these some of this rubber off of it. You don't want it real thick because when it hits, it's gonna grab that water and stuff and slow you down. So you want to it's almost like it's like skipping a stone. You know, the flat stone skip a whole lot better. You know, you wing it, it hits, and it just goes. You know, so it's just like skipping a stone. But yeah, that's just about it. You know, take your reels and set them right there in the middle, and you fine tune them over here with this dial right here. The looser that you have it, I mean, the farther you will skip. But once you first start off on it, you don't want it too loose because you're gonna burn this every time, and it's gonna throw you off, and then you get frustrated, and then you're not gonna want to try to learn how to skip anymore. But with a baitcaster, you go back to like the spinning reels and everything like that. But if you want to learn how to skip the baitcaster, set this in the middle. And then fine tune with this right here. Start off with it kind of tight and just gradually loosen it up as you get more proficient with it. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.